Good afternoon. This is Dan coming to you from BidOnIron.com in the Vancouver area. Today for you I have a Freightliner product. It's the Classic, it's a highway truck. As you can see behind me, it's white in color. We've got the Detroit engine Series 60, the big one. So we've got lots of horsepower with this. It's around the 500 horse. We'll verify on the website. The rest of the components are 18 speed transmission, Eaton Fuller transmission. We have 12,000 front axle, 46,000 rear, plus also we have 46,000 rears, like I said, with full lockers, which is really good. And also this engine was rebuilt on this truck December 2010. It has 390,000 on the rebuild. Now what it had done on it, all 6 cylinders were done and also the turbo. So 390,000 K, and it's like right now we got about 1.5 million on the chassis. As you can see, we do have aluminum wheels. Also aluminum tanks. There's an aluminum toolbox. We've got half fenders and aluminum wheels on the back. We also, as you can see there, we have the beacon lights, dual exhaust. Those are heated. We'll check to see if those are motor mirrors on there. But again, this is a heavy spec truck, 18 speed, 12 front, 46 rear, Detroit Series 60, which is an awesome engine. I'll just go to the other side now and give you a look on that side of the truck. Now standing on the passenger side of the truck, just give you a pan here, give you a good look at the truck before we begin our walk around. As I said before, aluminum wheels, half fenders. There's one step toolbox there with a little bit of damage under the bottom. And also there's a toolbox. I'll now go to the back of the truck and give you a look at that now. I'm now standing at the rear of the truck, and as you can see there, there's a headache rack, aluminum. We do have all the chain holders and the locks on there. Also, you can tell from the back, that's a 48-inch sleeper. Flat top, and you have the aerodynamic aid on the top there. I'll just go give you a walk around. Also, you can tell that we do have air ride suspension on this truck. I do know the shop that this truck is being maintained at. It's out here in the Vancouver area, one of the top shops here. So we can expect this to run through a CVI very easily. I know the driver also. Talked to him. He's an old school driver, takes good care of his truck. But there we go. I'll just start the walk around now. Now standing at the driver's side door. You got a row of lights underneath the cab there. There's your plug-in. Bumper's in pretty good shape. Also, we do have, it looks like motor mirrors on there. We'll double check once we're in the truck. There's your convex mirror. And there we have your exhaust on this side with the cutout going underneath the cab. There's the beacon light there. Aluminum step, that would be the battery box there. So we have aluminum fuel tank, looks like a big one. Probably 125 to 150 is what I would say. You can pick up on the side of the tank here. Yeah, we're looking at 120 gallons right there, you can see. There's a few chrome pieces there. Bumper's nice and straight, no dings in it. We do have a bit of rust on the front of the on the side of the grill there. You know, for an 05, she's in pretty damn good shape. Got some miles on her. There's a little bit more rust on this side. We do have a ding or a chip into that fog light there. These are 11R24/5 tires, steer tires, brand new, Michelin's on the front. There's the Michelin man there. There's a small chip in the fender there, I can see. There's also been some sort of paint or something, just a little touch of paint there and there. A bit more chrome. We have outside air cleaners, those look to be 13-inch. I did already undo the hood because I took the photographs first, so I'll be looking under the hood for the video part. Those look to be 13-inch stainless steel air cleaners. Looks like motor, heated mirrors on either side. Your two-way radios, your CB radios. And then on this side it looks like another 120. No, this one's 100. So we got 120 on one side and 100, so total fuel capacity is 220. Also, as far as the BC safety, it's up in July, but I'm sure this truck would pass into a fresh one no problem. There's your safety mirror above the door. There's the other exhaust tower. Step has a little bit of damage on the bottom, but not much, being rubbed more or less. We have another toolbox on this side, big ass backup lights. There's another one, there's the beacon on this side, then there's your vent, jockey box. Overall, truck's in good shape. I wouldn't have a problem recommending this unit to anybody, especially with the Detroit Series 60. Easy to rebuild. Like we said, it was done 390K ago, and it is a heavy spec truck. There's your aluminum step toolbox. We do have air ride cab. There's with the bag on this side, and they're almost on the outside of the frame, which is good for stability. Nice clean look under there. I can switch to night vision to give you a better look under there maybe. Anyways, there you have it. I'll switch off the night vision. Here's our headache rack or cab protector. We do have chains, and they are locked on there, and that's always good. And there's your aerodynamic aid for on top of the sleeper. That is a flat top 48-inch sleeper. As I was saying, there's the half fenders. Those are aluminum, and we do have, I'm sure, the 11R24/5s on the back, which we do. We've got really good tread on these ones. and those appear to be recaps, Goodyear. And on the back, rear axle, not as good tread as you can see. Fresh grease on the fifth wheel. This truck for the most part will be parked. There will be a little, I think, a couple more runs on it. So you can expect the kilometers to stay pretty well where they are. Here's the air ride. There's our big 46-ass Meritor rear end. Full lockers on both axles, and of course the axle interlock. Or diff lock. Axle diff. Some people call it. Other people call it a power divider. And again, here's the tread on this side. That's the rear axle on the driver's side. We got 11R, 24 tires again. So it seemed to be a row of Michelins, all Michelins on the rear, and then we got some Goodyear on the axle in front of that. At least they're all the same brand and type of tire on the same axle. The airbag there. As I said before, there's the battery box, airlines. Good unit to go to work with. Apparently this truck was originally spec'd out for the Chalmers. Ran that for a bit. There you have it, folks. I'll give you a look inside now. I'm now sitting inside the truck in the driver's seat, as they say. And as I said before, this is the kilometers on the full chassis. So we got 1,488,559. So we just like to call this a million plus, with the gauge showing 488,559. So we can safely say it's a million plus, and it has the engine built December 10th at Detroit, in Vancouver here, and that was done 390,000 kilometers ago. So I'll just give you a look at the rest of the gauges on the dash now. Beside that, we have the RPMs. Then we got your turbo boost. That's probably manifold pressure. And then we have the pyrometer, which is obviously measuring the temperature of the exhaust. There's our water or coolant temperature. There's oil, PSI. Then switching to the other side, we got a manual switch for the engine fan, fog lights. Just going over some of the switches now. Okay, on this side here, as far as gauges go, we've got the fuel gauge there. Next to that is the that'd be the air pressure with the sensor on that. I'm not sure if that's the primary. We've got 4 air gauges here, so some are application, some are primary, secondary. There's your engine brake there. And it looks like we got an on, off, and also to pick your different cylinders. There is your traction control diff lock. There's your other diff lock, and then over here, as I was saying, is your inner axle differential. So we got a full locker here, folks. We got a decent stereo system in this truck also. We got a JVC. And we have your electric windows and doors switches right there. This fella has a cooler in here. Like I said before, this is a 48-inch sleeper. flat top. Just kind of give you a pan around. Hopefully that wasn't too shaky. So we got a single bed there. The interior is immaculate. Like, look at it. There's no tears or stains or anything in it. So obviously this truck has been really well cared for. It's a real nice truck. So why don't I start it up? As I said before, this did come with a 9-speed, so this is being upgraded to an 18. There's the original decal right there. You folks can see that. Where does it say 9-speed? There it is, 9-speed. But obviously we can tell by looking at this with the gray splitter on the side, the high and the low range, this is an 18-speed Eaton Fuller. So make sure it's out of gear. So this truck does have a push button start. Let all the computers light up. And here we go. Rev it up a little bit. Sounds really nice. Okay, now I'll give you a look under the hood. As you can tell, I'm standing on the the driver's side of the engine. Got the hood up. As they say in England, got the bonnet up. These are pretty close to brand new steer tires on here. Those are 11R 24.5 tires, Michelin. Front. Good clean truck under here. All I see is the oil or the grease in all the right spots. The air compressor. And apparently we have an automatic shutdown too. It just kicked in. It's always good to cut down your idling time. I'll just give you a look at the other side now of the other side of the engine. Now I'm standing on the passenger side of the engine, or the turbo side. Give you a look underneath the hood. This truck's even got the insulation still on there from the factory underneath the hood there. So very clean under this side too. Here's your single turbo. There's your air cleaner. From the outside into the tube, around and into the turbo. Let's see if I can't stick this in a little further, my camera. there you have it, folks. A very nice quality used truck brought to you from bidoniron.com. I want to thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please go to our website or don't hesitate to give us a call. Thanks again for watching.